Now is time for our panel discussion, which you, Ellie, and our 3 other speakers will be part of. So let's invite our speakers back. Martina, Natalia, Katarzyna, and Ellie are welcome to answer some of the questions we have prepared, and any of you is welcome to answer and just jump in. So the first question is, what are the biggest challenges for women in tech today?
Well, I would like to turn that question or answer around. I think we have amazing possibilities. I think we have heard so many inspiring women today, and I think if you have the right competence and you're a woman, actually all recruiters are looking for you. So I think that our possibilities are like endless right now, because all companies are working with diversity. So we're right, totally right in time.
That sounds really promising. Anyone else would like to share their thoughts?
Yeah, I'd like to agree with that, actually. I think that there's so many great initiatives that are out there at the moment as well that are promoting, empowering, supporting women. So now is an amazing time to join the industry. I would say maybe the biggest challenges would be in an environment where you're lacking the diversity, right? Maybe where you're the only woman in the environment. But that can also be a really positive thing. Just like Martina, obviously, with your experience and your boss lady plaque, I thought that was really cool.
I would need to support it. I do believe it is a great time to join tech industry. There are many initiatives through. It's hard, to be honest, to be the only one in the team. It's hard to be the only one manager around men managers. And sometimes be perceived with different qualities. Like maybe I'm very personal with people, maybe I'm too soft sometimes with people. But do I think this is my disadvantage? No, I think this is something I will make the strength out of me, and this is what my team likes about me, or the people I work with, they like it about me. So it's like, think, is it really something that is blocking you, or is it something only in your head that is stopping you to start working in the tech industry? And fight the imposter inside you.
Definitely.
I really agree with that. If I could just add as well, I think that there's this stigma still around what a career in technology could look like because of the stereotypes, and it is changing. We need to break that down. So it is just breaking the stereotypes and creating these relatable role models for the younger generation, sharing our stories as women working in technology and the great things you can do to help inspire and, again, break down those stereotypes.
Great. I feel very hopeful. My next question was related to this, but so what has helped you to get to where you are, and what advice would you have for others who want to set off in a similar direction as you?
I would say, like, do your best and surround yourself with good people who lifts you. Because it's like Katarina or Ellie said, that sometimes you might feel alone in your position, and maybe you don't find that best friend at work, but still you can find the people that inspire you and lift you up elsewhere. And I think that us women here, we can really like improve going forward. We have to help each other and make sure that we find the other competent women and that we help them together. Here we can really make an impact going forward.
I would say for me, the best was always to having Mentors, although it was not official mentors, so the people I was looking at, the people I find I can learn from them, to have them around and to be able to go to them with my problems or challenges. And it doesn't need to be another woman. Also, men can support you. Like, there might be people you can see and you know, like, this is something I want to learn from you. This is something I admire that you are doing this way. Teach me how to do it, or give me feedback when I'm in similar situation. What should I do differently? Having those people around you, they can be from your team, they can be from your company, they can be from outside, but just having this opportunity to share, to reflect, to evaluate helps a lot.
That's true.
I agree. And Ellie and Natalia, would you like to share something about this topic?
Yes. So I think don't be afraid about what others will think about yourself. You is a really good tip. So sometimes I spend a lot of time just thinking about what others will think about me, but you don't. You just give. You just need to trust yourself and trust in your journey. Be resilient, and everything will be fine in the end.
Yeah, I love that. I think be afraid, but do it anyway. We're always going to have that fear, that nerves. Even before I made that presentation, I was really nervous, but I did it anyway. And now I feel amazing. So you're always going to have that, I feel, in points of your career. And I would say as well, just get connected, network with people, surround yourself with a strong support systems, join these initiatives that you can, attend these virtual conferences, whenever it will be face-to-face again, face-to-face conferences, and just really be proactive. You are in charge of getting yourself to the destination you need to be. So you have to make things happen for you and make opportunities come your way.
Yes, definitely. Like we are, like I think Martina, you said that we should be our own role models. So we shouldn't be afraid to do things that might feel risky, because in the end you will be rewarded so much more than if you haven't done it. So I have one more question, and it is, what is the number one way we can make a substantial difference, I guess, as women in tech or people working with diversity and inclusiveness?
I would say to be resilient. So always continually keep doing all of the things you need to champion diversity and inclusion, and to not give up on that, because you may not see the wins happen overnight. You really have to keep going and never give up, and just be proactive in championing, amplifying the voices of women, non-binary, historically minoritized groups, and also try to help men become better allies.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And I also it's important raising our voices and talking about our dissatisfactions in the marketing and dissatisfactions in our workplace is also important, because if you don't communicate what you feel is wrong in the place, anyone will know.
And I would say again to continue lifting each other, and when you're in a position to affect diversity, that we keep on doing these kind of things to inspire, but also when we are in the position of recruiting, that we make sure that we get good female candidates, that we won't satisfy with less, and just keep on working with this. And the more we become on senior levels, the more impact we can make. So helping each other, I think, is really important going forward.
And I would just add, for everyone, be bold, don't be afraid. Like, as mentioned earlier, the magic starts just when you step out of your comfort zone. And many times it will be uncomfortable for you. Whenever it's asking for a new project, whenever it's asking for promotion, it's asking for something else, you will many times feel yourself uncomfortable, but do it anyway. Like, start with tiny steps. This will only help you to develop yourself, but also to change the perspective on the market.
Katrina, I just have to add there. Sorry, we should only say one thing, but I think this is so important, that actually starting asking for what you want. That has always taken me to the next step. Like telling people, okay, I want to get a promotion, I want to change job, I'm looking for a challenge. To start telling your manager that I want more. Because if you don't tell what you want, it's impossible for people to know. So start asking, and don't be afraid to do so.
Yeah, it's so true. Yes, the time is almost up. Does anyone wants to add last comments or thoughts before we have our break?
I would just, like to say the same thing as Ellie. Just please reach out. If we can help each other, if you feel like you have questions, or Natalia, I loved your story. We help each other, and LinkedIn inbox, everything is always open, and really use that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I double what Martina said there. Just reach out, get connected. Let's share stories. Let's help one another and work together to make a change, and just be supportive.
Yeah, it's really important.
This is super important. Like, find yourself a network and have the people around you that you can always ask. You can share your challenges, and you will get the support you need. And ask. Start asking. Don't keep the things inside you. As Martina said, it is very important.
Be curious.
Okay, so thank you so much for really great and insightful answers. And I guess, as you said, people might be able to reach out to you on LinkedIn if they have any further questions to you.